आज हम महा यूसुफ के साथ हैं और महा की कल मंगनी हो गई है। हम महा बहुत मुबारक हो आपको।
थैंक यू सो मच।
महा को खुद भी यकीन नहीं आ रहा है अभी कि महा बड़ी हो गई हैं। तो महा आप अपने बारे में बताएं कि कहाँ पैदा हुई और वालिदैन क्या करते थे और किस स्कूल में जाती थी।
Okay, hi, I'm Maha and I'm from a very small city. I'm from Jhang and I grew up over there. My father had lands, so I'm basically from a Jat family. Jat Punjab. Yes, like my father is a Chima, just like these are the castes in Punjab, or my mom American. So I grew up in a very Punjabi household and that kind of thing. Everyone used to speak Punjabi at my home. And I went to Chenab College, Jhang. It's a really nice school in Jhang.
में करें जाके लोग ज़्यादा सुन सके पाकिस्तान।
ओह सॉरी। तो मैं चनाब कॉलेज गई जब मैं छोटी थी, वहीं से मैंने स्टार्ट किया। नो, इट्स नेम इज़ चनाब कॉलेज बट इट्स अ स्कूल फ्रॉम नर्सरी टू क्लास 12 और ए लेवल्स तक ये स्कूल है। तो मैंने वहाँ तक ओ लेवल्स किया, फ्रॉम क्लास नर्सरी टू ओ लेवल्स।
के बारे में बताएं, जंग कैसी जगह है?
Jhang is a very small city, but it's really nice. I mean, that's where I grew up. I guess around 23 million people. So the definition of a small city in Pakistan.
तो कराची में भी नहीं है?
No, it's just 2.3 million, or my maths is growing me. 2.3. So, but it's a small city.
आपकी मैथ भी खराब है।
No. बहुत छोटा सा सिटी है और मतलब कराची is a very big city. I have been here from last 2 days. I'm like, oh wow, कराची में इतने like cafes, the vibrant lifestyle and everything. So जहाँ बहुत छोटा है, वहाँ पे population और मतलब एक कम लोग हैं, वहाँ पे ज़्यादातर लोग पंजाब मतलब पंजाबी और
शाम को जाके लस्सी पीते हैं
या मतलब वहाँ पे बिल्कुल इस तरह पंजाबी लाइफस्टाइल है। इवन हमारे घर में मतलब वी हैव अ वेरी पंजाबी लाइफस्टाइल एंड एवरीथिंग। सो बट क्या
होता है पंजाबी लाइफस्टाइल जो हमको नहीं मालूम क्या होता है?
जस्ट लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मेरा ये हमारे गांव में ऐसे नहीं, वो हमारे गांव में होता है। आई मीन हमारा गांव है, इट्स इन गोजरा जहाँ पे हमारी ज़मीन है, और इट्स इन वज़ीराबाद एज़ वेल। सो आई यूज़ टू गो टू माई विलेज। जब हमारी ईद होती थी तो हम विलेज जाते थे, बिल्कुल इसी तरह। सो मेरी बिल्कुल उस तरह देसी अपब्रिंगिंग हुई है। So, but इसमें यह है कि my father encouraged me to study, just like my father is the only son and he has 5 sisters. तो उन सब में they went to high school, but like my grandmother, she didn't consider it necessary. Just like हमारे environment में है कि उससे ज़्यादा उनको पढ़ाना है, उसके बाद उनकी शादी कर देनी है इस तरह। लेकिन I was the eldest kid born to my dad. So he encouraged me to study. इसके अलावा मेरे स्कूल में बहुत अच्छे grades आते थे. I was very good in maths and chemistry. So he encouraged me. He was like, okay, तुमने पढ़ना है तुम पढ़ो। मैंने आगे मेरा decision था कि whether to go for matriculation or O levels. And it's just like from very early stage in my life, I have been making decisions on my own. Just like मेरे parents ने मुझे ये dictate नहीं किया या उन्होंने मुझे ये नहीं कहा अच्छा तो मैट्रिक कर लो, because I had no role model. I had no one to look up to. I mean, जैसे हमारी even in my family, जैसे जट लोगों में मतलब बहुत कम लोग हैं. Even guys, they don't study a lot. They do just BA वगैरह करके अपनी ज़मीनों पे वापस आ गए या अपना बिजनेस या इस तरह करके, and they have money and everything and they consider it बस यही है. तो इसमें ऐसा कोई नहीं है कि कोई engineering या medicine या different paths हों. तो I had no one to look up to. I was just on my own and I was in Chenab College and I was like, okay, I just made this decision myself that अच्छा मैं O levels कर लेती हूँ because I had an inner calling to do that. तो मैंने O levels में I performed really great. I got high 9A grades. I got a chance to go to India. That was my first trip outside Pakistan. I represented Pakistan in Lucknow. There was an international Geo Fest. So उसमें मुझे इंटरनेशनल जियो फेस्ट इट्स एन इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन जिसमें वो पूरी दुनिया से टीम्स को बुलाते हैं. देयर वर लाइक 76 इंटरनेशनल टीम्स एंड वहाँ पे डिफरेंट कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं हाई स्कूल और मिडिल स्कूल के स्टूडेंट्स के. जस्ट लाइक साइंस मॉडल डिस्प्ले है, जियोग्राफी कॉन्टेस्ट हैं, इस तरह करके. इट्स रियली रियली नाइस. तो उसमें मैं गई, आई परफॉर्म ग्रेट. मुझे साइंस मॉडल में प्राइज़ मिला and then I came back.
स्कूल में थी
उस वक्त I was in school. Chenab College, I was in class, I guess 10, class 10. उसमें Chenab College की ये बात अच्छी है कि उन्होंने इस तरह मुझे exposure दिया. इसके अलावा I still remember there was a team from Delhi, DPS, Delhi Farida, it's Delhi Public School, Faridabad और इस तरह करके वहाँ पे इंडिया में schools हैं. A team came to Chenab College as well from India, so you have mingling with them. तो इस तरह करके मैंने काफ़ी
डर नहीं लगा इंडियंस आ गए थे?
No, I had a great time over there. I have so many Indian friends. I have, you know, soft corner for India. So, and then after that, when I got 9 A's, though I was, I guess, almost 15. I was 16. I was 16, and I decided to go to Faisalabad. मैं छुट्टियों में गई अपनी खाला के पास, and I was like, अच्छा मैंने वहाँ पे कुछ tuitions लिए वो. And I decided that के Beacon House में A-levels is a lot better than वहाँ पे Chenab College में. So I just had a feeling that I need to switch, and I told my mom that I'm not coming back. So my mom was like, what? I mean, are you crazy? जैसे आपकी एक बड़ी बेटी हो, जैसे for example, you have a very protected lifestyle. We are 4. It's like we have no, 3 बहनें हैं, 1 भाई है. So for example, you have a very protective lifestyle in of a family in Sakhar, let's suppose, and a girl comes to visit a family in Karachi, and she says that, Mom, I'm not going back. I'm going to a school here. And तो आपका तो my mom was in shock, and my dad. I was like, Mom, okay, I don't need your money. I'm getting a scholarship, and मैं tuitions पढ़ा के ना अपना गुजारा कर लूँगी. I was on 100% scholarship because because I got 9 A's. उस वक्त the things were easier and it was good. So I was like मैं tuitions पढ़ा के अपना गुजारा कर लूँगी. मुझे I don't need money. I'm not coming back. मुझे A levels करना है. My mom was like, okay.
आप सबसे बड़ी हैं?
मैं सबसे बड़ी हूँ. And then फिर मैंने, but she agreed, of course. मतलब अभी ये तो नहीं कि parents बच्चों को छोड़ देंगे. Then my parents, everyone came. They helped me settle. I was with my khala. She was a coordinator in Beacon House. So she took me there. I took an interview. I got the scholarship. For 2 years I was in Faisalabad. मैंने A-levels किया. And then I, started being very passionate about mathematics, chemistry, and all this engineering stuff. And I was like कि मुझे engineering करनी है. I don't want to go into medicine and stuff like that. So in my A-levels I decided A2 that I am going to be a chemical engineer. मैं पाकिस्तान में first आई थी in National Chemistry Talent Contest. That was the first time actually I came to Karachi. Yes, it was in Karachi University. So I came all alone. I guess I was 17. I was 17 when I came. So इस competition में first आई थी. I was really good in chemistry and maths. So I decided कि मैं chemical engineering में apply करूँ. Plus I also had a passion for this aeronautics and astronautics and these planes and things that go in space and everything. So I was like, okay, either I can apply for aerospace or chemical. So मैंने apply किया in UK. मेरे मामू और मेरी खाला लंदन में रहते हैं. They actually lived in Northampton, which is close to London. So I applied in Oxford, in UCL, in Brunel, in some of the universities. I got everywhere. I also got an interview call from Oxford. So मेरा हो गया. And I was about to go, and my mom, 10 days before, my mom was like, you're not going. I was like, what? A dream जिसके साथ मैं 2 साल से रह रही थी. She was like, no, you're not going. It was like, okay, my life has ended. Because I was so ambitious, and I was like, she's stopping me from my dream. And मैंने NAST का test luckily दिया था. मेरा NAST में हो गया था. She was like, तुम NAST आ रही हो. She just took me और मुझे NAST ले गई और उन्होंने मुझे NAST में डाल दिया. For 6 months I didn't speak to my family. For 6 months. And I was like, मैं खाला के पास आती थी, वहीं से जाती थी. But then I realized, I decided myself, और मैंने अपने आप से एक फ़ैसला किया कि अगर अल्लाह ताला ने मेरे लिए दुनिया में ये जगह सबसे बेस्ट चूज़ की है, तो this is best. And this is जो मैंने अपने दिल को समझाया और अपने दिमाग को, that okay, SCME, the School of Chemical and Materials Engineering in NAST, is the best place for me on this planet Earth for undergrad studies. And I have to, not compromise, I just have to believe in it. I just have to believe and work hard. And that worked really well. Just like for 4 years of my undergrad degree in chemical engineering, I worked really hard. I was a 4.0, so I was really good in studies. But throughout I was in scholarship, and I also did a lot of extracurricular activities. So I mean, I participated in a lot of international competitions. Through NUST, I got a chance to go to Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Turkey, to meet a lot of amazing people from Silicon Valley, from MIT.
That was your first exposure to the Silicon Valley and
Exactly. वहीं पर टर्की में
इंडिया के बाद पहली आप टर्की गई.
Exactly. और टर्की में भी मैं किस में गई, ग्लोबल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप समिट में, जहाँ पे आई गॉट एक्सपोज टू सो मेनी ग्रेट पीपल. और वहाँ पे मेरे मेंटर्स मेरे बनाए, मतलब मेंटर्स थे, बट इट्स जस्ट लाइक आई डोंट नो, इट्स जस्ट विद मी दैट विद सम पीपल यू गेट दैट कनेक्शन एंड यू फील लाइक इट्स जस्ट फ्रॉम फॉरएवर. वहाँ पे मैं अपनी मेंटर से मिली. हर नेम इज स्टेफनी मैरिस. Right now she's a director of entrepreneurship center in UCSF, is University California, San Francisco. So uske sath I have been in contact for over 4 years. For over 4 years, and it's like she's my mother. So I don't know, mera is tarah hota hai ki with some few people you're like, okay, you have this connection, and we have been talking to each other on emails, and she's just like my godmother. So after Turkey, we presented at London Business School, and iske alawa mujhe chance mila to go to US to study for 1 semester. Thanks to US Embassy, I got that scholarship. That's like Global U-Grad. Have you heard of that? It's a global U-Grad scholarship. All of the undergrad students, they can apply for it. It's a 1 semester scholarship to go to the United States, and you study over there for 1 semester.
3 months.
Around 4 to 5 months, depends on the university. So I went to the University of Mississippi. वहाँ पे luckily chemical engineering department था. It was really great. मैंने hardcore chemical engineering courses पढ़े, thermodynamics, biochemical engineering. But the best thing that happened to me was that I did research. अंडरग्रेड में मैं वहाँ पे मैं खुद ही चली गई. वहाँ पे दे आर प्रोफेसर्स. आई जस्ट वेंट बाय माई सेल्फ टू वन ऑफ द प्रोफेसर्स, प्रोफेसर चैन, एंड आई वाज लाइक मुझे रिसर्च करनी है. ही वाज लाइक आपका कोई पिछला एक्सपीरियंस है? तो मेरा कुछ पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक मटेरियल्स में एक्सपीरियंस था, तो मैंने उनको बताया मेरा ये एक्सपीरियंस है. बट ही वाज वर्किंग ऑन नैनोग्राफीन एंड नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी. आई हैड नो आइडिया अबाउट दैट. मुझे पता था ये होता है बिकॉज मेरी स्कूल में रिसर्च थी, बट मैंने उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं पढ़ा हुआ था. ही गिव मी सम रिसर्च पेपर्स to go through and come for the literature review, and then when I went back मैंने वो सारे पढ़ लिए, and I was like, Professor Chan, you don't need to pay me, I just want to do it. And I made some really cool materials for CO2 capture in CCS technologies, carbon capture technology. And then I came back to Pakistan, and when I came back तो I made sure कि हमारे schools के दरमियान कोई collaboration sign हो, because I wanted to continue the research. So he was like, a letter of confidentiality had to be signed. So I convinced the dean of my school to sign this confidentiality letter with the School of Engineering at OMIS, and then I continued that research in my school, and then I graduated. And I graduated with a degree in chemical engineering. I had a good GPA, and then I had to look forward to what to do next. And I was lucky because I had a couple of opportunities. Just like, for example, I applied at different jobs at companies, so मेरे पास job offers थे. For example, I applied at ICI Chemicals, I applied at Engro, I applied at Schlumberger, I applied at good companies and Fatma Fertilizers. So, but I also had an offer of PhD from Professor Chen to go back to the University of Mississippi. I also applied for Fulbright scholarship to go to US for graduate studies. So Allah ka shukr hai, it was great कि मेरा सब में हो गया, and then I had to pick one of them, and it was a really, really hard decision, because you know, when you have only one opportunity, you have like, okay, just go for it because आपके पास है ये. But when you have a lot more opportunities, then it becomes difficult to choose one कि अच्छा ये करना है, and then again you don't have anybody to look up to, and you're like, okay, you just have an inner calling for one thing. And then I decided, okay, to gain some work experience. It's very important to get industrial work experience after you graduate. That's good for your career, and you never know whether you are going to like it or not if you don't try. So I was like, okay, out of all of these things, okay, I haven't heard of any Pakistani girl going to Latin America and working in oil and gas industry. So I was like, okay, this seems very challenging, and I'm a kind of a person who loves challenges. I'm like, okay, अगर ये किसी ने नहीं किया है, why can I not do? So I should at least try. अगर मैं करूँगी नहीं तो I would always regret in my life, and I don't like to regret. I'm like, okay, if I don't go, I would never know whether I like it or not. There are two possibilities. I go and I fall in love with that and I continue doing that. Second, I don't like it and I gain work experience, and then I'm like, okay, I save some money, and then I'm like, okay, why don't I do something that I like? So I decided to just take the plane and go to Brazil. My parents thought that I was crazy. Yes, and they were like, and my mamu jo London mein rehte hain, they were like, पागल हो गए हो, बेटी को कहाँ भेज रहे हो? Because my mother still doesn't know where is Colombia. So basically it was international mobile position at an energy company based in Colombia, and my work was to work in oil rigs in Latin America.
क्या कहते हैं, ड्रग्स लेने जाते हैं आप नौकरी करने?
Yeah, Colombia is not that bad. I mean, I know it has a reputation, but just like, for example, Pakistan has an international, reputation, which is kind of really bad, but it's not like that. Like, there are people like me, there are people like you who are living here, and यहाँ पे बहुत talent है. So it's like Colombia की वो reputation है, but it's not that bad. I mean, there are people over there who are really friendly.
Spanish कैसे सीखे?
ऐसे लोगों को सुन के, but I still speak muy poco. So I took a plane, I went to Brazil, मेरी वहाँ training थी, and then I went to Colombia. So right now I have been working in Latin America for around a year, and Colombia में just when I landed in Bogota is the capital of this country, I knew nobody, and the only word I spoke in Spanish was hola. इसके अलावा मुझे कुछ नहीं आता था. एंड वहाँ के लोग, everyone speaks Spanish and they don't even know water. अगर आप उन्हें कहेंगे ना water, they'll be like, oh what? So आपको उनको कहना पड़ेगा जो necesito agua por favor. I mean, I need water please. उनको बिल्कुल नहीं आता. So I didn't know anything about Spanish. I didn't know anything about the culture. मेरे माइंड में थोड़ा सा ये था कि अच्छा मैंने यूएस में स्टडी किया है, इट्स इन साउथ अमेरिका, मे बी इट्स समथिंग लाइक दैट, बट इट्स टोटली डिफरेंट वर्ड. आई वुड से दैट लैटिन अमेरिका इट्स अ होल डिफरेंट वर्ड, इट्स यूनिक. आप इसको कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते किसी और कंट्री, किसी और जगह से. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यूएस इज़ मल्टीनेशनल. वहाँ पे देयर आर पीपल फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड हु आर लिविंग देयर. देयर आर डिफरेंट कल्चर्स, देयर आर डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस, देयर आर डिफरेंट ट्रेडिशंस. बट कोलंबिया या लैटिन अमेरिका इट्स यूनिक. जैसे कोलंबिया में foreigners क्या होंगे? Argentinians, Mexicans. For me it's the same. For me it's the same culture, the same Spanish, the same food. So and I was like, जब मैं लैंड हुई तो मुझे वहाँ पे there are no Pakistan. मैं कहती हूँ वहाँ पे मुस्लिम्स बहुत कम हैं, तो पाकिस्तानी कौन होगा? So I was like, in the whole Colombia there is only one Pakistani and that's me. So, what? There is no embassy in Colombia. That's the point. Colombia में कोई पाकिस्तान की embassy नहीं है. They just have a very small consulate. और उसके जो general हैं, he's a British Pakistani जो वहाँ पे रहते भी नहीं हैं. He's all over the globe and he doesn't, because I know, because मेरा passport was about to expire and I had to get it extended. And they were like, oh, you have to go to Brazil or you may have to go to US and it's better you go back to Pakistan to get it renewed. So वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है. So it's like I was all alone. I knew nobody. I had no friends.
No chicken tikka, no kebab.
Never. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. ये तो मतलब अभी I came to know there is one Indian restaurant over there, but it's nothing like here. And there is pure Colombian food. Just like जैसे होता है ना कि Colombian food is like empanada. They have soups, they have different dishes, and it's just for example Pakistan में हमारे पास बिरयानी है या चिकन टिक्का है या different, these are traditional. In US it's mostly like fast food. लोग क्या करते हैं, the hamburgers, sandwiches and all that, but in Colombia it's like Pakistan. उनका एक traditional एक food है जिसका एक अपना taste है, and the most important thing is that they don't even put salt in the food. वहाँ पे नमक भी नहीं डालते. नमक इज़ अ स्पाइस एंड दे आर लाइक ओके हमें ये स्पाइस नहीं डालनी. जैसे काली मिर्च, ये ऑल दीज आर स्पाइसेस फॉर देम. हमारे लिए तो ये है ना कि दीज आर नॉर्मल, ये स्पाइसेस, ये तो ना काली मिर्च है तो इट्स नेसेसरी, बट इट्स स्पाइस फॉर देम. डालेंगे भी तो जस्ट वन डाल देंगे. So the food is, I mean, a little horrible.
Little boring.
The food is really, I mean, for me.
Experiment करके उनको सिखाना चाहिए, खाना सिखाना.
No, they cannot eat spicy food at all. They have a very different food. But Colombia has been really great. वहाँ के लोग बहुत friendly हैं, बहुत मतलब वहाँ के अच्छे लोग हैं. when they come to know, oh, you're from outside, they really care for you, and they are like,
Colombian लगती हैं, कोई पता नहीं.
no, exactly. My skin color is, अगर मैं बोलूँ ना तो I'm perfectly Colombian. So मुझे कोई पहचान भी नहीं सकता. इसीलिए जब मैं टैक्सी का वहाँ पे थोड़ा ये है कि बोगोटा में you have to be a little careful when taking a taxi because of the obvious reasons, a little security measures. तो मैं जब बैठती हूँ टैक्सी में I keep quiet. I don't even say a word. तो मैं बिल्कुल चुप रहती हूँ. उनको होता है कि any other Colombian girl local है तो फिर इस वजह से. And it's been nice, and most of the Colombians, they are working hard to change the perceptions about their country. For example, some of my colleagues in the company, they were like, okay, we know कि Colombia का ये है. They used to ask me, तुम्हें कैसा लगा? Do you like the country? And like most of the people were like, okay, find a Colombian guy and live here. And yeah, exactly. And they were like, अच्छा maybe तुम्हें यहाँ पे कोई मिल जाए, because they were like, अच्छा she's so alone and she's all by herself. और ये पाकिस्तान से है. मतलब they have never heard the name of the country before. They are like, अच्छा पाकिस्तान चलो. तो they ask me वहाँ पे कैसा कल्चर है, वहाँ पे क्या है. They have some perceptions about Pakistan, just like कि यहाँ पे लड़कियाँ जो हैं they wear abaya, or they are a little oppressed, they are a little weak, and लड़कियाँ they don't get that much education. या अच्छा पाकिस्तानी engineer मतलब, and that too working in an oil rig, या उनकी शादी जल्दी हो जाती है. It's not about शादी. There are so many Colombian girls who also get married at an early age. It's about the right to choose what you want and a career. So they are like, those girls, they are married but they are working, and they have that, they can be anything. उनकी इस तरह upbringing होती है, and they have a little perception that we, like in Pakistan, the girls, they don't grow up with that, and that's somewhat true. As for example, जो मैं समझती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान is not like one Karachi or one Islamabad or one Lahore or one Quetta. They are the big cities. I'm from a small city. Why don't you go to small cities in Karachi or small cities in Punjab or in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? That is real Pakistan. Those are the ordinary people. Like I am an ordinary girl. So that is Pakistan, and that's somewhat true कि हमारे यहाँ culture में girls are not brought up with that mindset that they have a right to be anything what they want. They have a right to choose their career, their husband, their life. They are told what to do, and that's, I guess, the perception we need to change. And not only about
ज़िंदगी में तो चेंज कर दिया सारी चीज़ें. कोई भी बता सकता.
Yes, वैसे ये है कि and my parents, they have grown with me. I would never say, अभी लोग आप मेरा इंटरव्यू सुन के या आप लोगों को सबको ये लग रहा होगा कि मेरे पेरेंट्स कितने लिबरल हैं कि मतलब I know मैंने एक I was invited by United Nations Pakistan to speak in 2013. So one of the questions जो लड़कियों ने वहाँ पे किए थे वो यही कहा गया कि she has been lucky that she got the opportunities. And they think that मेरे parents, I come from a family जो बहुत affluent है, wealthy, liberal mindset, yes, which is not true. I come from a very middle class family, and my parents, you don't know, I am from a very conservative family, but my parents have grown with me. ये है कि उन्होंने मुझे restrict नहीं किया, but I used to tell them कि ये मेरा passion है. You know, passion is infectious. If you're really passionate about something, it comes through you, and other people can sense it. So my mother has been my best friend. So I used to tell her, Mom, she didn't know anything, and now she knows about nanotechnology because I have been telling her with time, ये है. She knows about nanomaterials. तो मैं उनको बताती हूँ, मामा अच्छा ये है, ये भी हो सकता है, मामा. What if we do this? What if we do that? ये possibility है, ये है. So it's been a hard time because there were some times कि she was like अच्छा नहीं, ये नस में जाओ, ये वो. लेकिन it's been a compromise between both of us, and my father has also grown. Just like for example, अब जो मेरी दो छोटी बहनें हैं, Khadija and Soha, my mom, she is like वो उन्हें कहती हैं कि तुम ये करो. She tells them, okay, you can do this and you can do that. And I'm like, wow, Mom, ये आप ही हैं जो उनको कह रही हैं. So I'm like, okay, it's just the whole family has grown with me, and I want this to happen in every household in Pakistan, where girls, they take control. It's about taking control of their life and of their career and of their education and who they want to be. It's about persistence and perseverance. It's like, for example, there is one more point I want to highlight, that just like there, if you go in NAST or NAD or some of the engineering schools in Pakistan, the number of girls, the percentage of girls who were studying, it's a lot. It's a lot, really. But how many of them actually work or follow their passion after they get married? So these are the questions. For example, it's not only girls. I guess it's men as well. These Pakistani men, they have to change their minds. They have to support women, and that's where the change comes in. Because, for example, now, okay, मैं यहाँ तक पहुँच गई हूँ. I am 24. And I'm a Muslim girl, okay, so I have to get married in a year or 2 or 3 years, right? I would have a husband, so let's suppose I marry a Pakistani man from Pakistan. That guy has to be understanding, that guy has to support me to follow my passion, and that's where the change comes in. If that guy restricts me or says that अच्छा तुम घर बैठ जाओ, या अगर तुमने जॉब करनी है तो तुम let's suppose लाहौर में ही जॉब करो या कराची में ही जॉब करो या तुम ये करो, तो that's not where the change comes in, because that they are restricting you. So the real change comes in when the men, they have to work hard on women as well. They have to change the complete mindset. So I guess that's where when Pakistan would flourish. Inshallah.
आप बीच में मलेशिया भी गई थी?
Yes.
मलेशिया क्या करने गई?
I got scholarship. I was lucky. Okay, these opportunities don't jump in, you know. It's not that I am lucky. It's just I look for opportunities. I keep on looking for stuff. ये नहीं है कि मैंने हर जगह apply किया और मेरा हर जगह हो गया. If I apply at 50 places, I got acceptance from 10, and that is true. मतलब इसमें ये नहीं कि I jump on some.
apply करना ज़रूरी है.
Yes, of course, you need to apply. You need to apply everywhere, and maybe आपको उनमें से 10 जगह आ जाए और acceptance आया, and then you're like, okay, 10 जगह में से मैं कहाँ जाना चाहता हूँ. तो it's not like opportunities I have been jumping on them or they have been just ऐसे doors open हो गए. ऐसा नहीं होता. You make opportunities. You build a door for yourself. They just don't come in. So Malaysia में था, I got scholarship from the Ministry of Finance Malaysia to attend 4th Global Summit on Entrepreneurship. And GSY, it was Global Startup Youth. It's by Startup Malaysia. It's a really, really nice initiative by the government of Malaysia that they are working really hard on youth to follow entrepreneurial path. कि वो डिफरेंट चीज़ें ट्राई करें. एंड फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर 100 लोग डिफरेंट चीज़ें ट्राई कर रहे हैं तो उनमें से 100 के 100 सक्सेसफुल नहीं होंगी. मे बी 10 will, and those 10 will shape the future of the country. मे बी उनसे कितने और लोग इंस्पायर हों, and it helps the economy as well. So I went for that. It was really nice experience.
और आप क्या पैगाम देना चाहेंगे पाकिस्तानी लड़कियों को? तो आपने लड़कों को क्या पैगाम देंगे, वो भी दे दिया आपने. फैमिलीज़ को क्या पैगाम देना चाहेंगे?
फैमिलीज़ को,
क्योंकि हमारे कल्चर में ना लड़के की चलती है ना लड़की की चलती है, उसकी अम्मा और अब्बा की चलती है. तो जब तक के फैमिली साथ ना दे तो
नहीं, ये है इस बारे में
क्या बताएंगे? आपके अम्मा अब्बा खुश हैं आपकी अपनी डिसीजन से?
They are really happy. No, I just spoke to my mother in the morning and she's really happy. She is the one who is like, now she's like, Maha, follow your heart, do this and do that. So I'm like, मैं families को यही पैगाम देना चाहूँगी कि education, study and work is really good for your child. तो आप अपने बच्चों की सुने, उनके साथ कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करें. अगर आपका बच्चा बहुत पैशनेट है किसी चीज़ के लिए तो उसको वो चीज़ करने दें. आई नो कि आप बहुत डरेंगे, जैसे मेरी मॉम, वो अभी तक बहुत डरती हैं, लेकिन दैट्स हाउ योर चाइल्ड विल लर्न एंड एक्सप्लोर द वर्ल्ड. और ऐसा होना चाहिए. ये आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं कि हमारी फैमिलीज़ में पेरेंट्स हैं, दे आर रिजिड, उनका माइंड सेट, बट ये टाइम के साथ साथ होता है. मेरे मॉम का या डैड का माइंड चेंज करने में एक दिन नहीं लगा, उसमें साल लगे हैं. So I am 24 years लगे हैं कि उनका वो आहिस्ता 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 ग्रो करें. So इसमें you really need to help your child.
तो चाइल्ड को चाहिए कि पेरेंट्स की मदद करे ग्रो होने में.
That's the point. Just like I help my parents, just like मैंने ये नहीं कि मैं उनको एकदम से छोड़ के चली गई, ये ऐसा लगेगा आपको कि इसने she left everything and she just went. It's not exactly like that. मैंने उनको समझाया कि मामा मैं ये करना चाहती हूँ, this is what I'm passionate about, I have an inner calling to do that, and I helped her help me because that was important. For example, when I was working in oil rigs in Colombia in the middle of nowhere, जैसे ही मुझे टाइम मिलता था, I used to call my mom or I used to record a voice message on WhatsApp कि mom क्या कर रही हैं या क्या है. So because I have that connection with her.
तो दोस्ती ज़रूरी है.
It's very important. Friendship is really important between your parents. That's how I grew up. I don't know. For me, it's the most important thing.
आपकी जो सराउंडिंग में और लड़कियां थीं, उनकी दोस्ती अच्छी थी अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ?
Not really. They didn't used to tell their mothers anything. And that's one of the reasons I never had a lot of friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, I know a lot of people, I love networking, I network with people, I learn from them. I'm very curious to know about new things, about new ideas, and I'm not ashamed of asking people अगर मुझे नहीं आता. For example, मैंने ये किया तो I'm like, okay, वो बंदा वो चीज़ कर रहा है, it's really inspiring. I don't get jealous. मेरे में ये है, और जब भी jealousy थोड़ी सी आने लगती है, I'm like, okay, Maha, just इसको निकालो. I draw inspiration from people कि अच्छा ये चीज़ वो कर रहा है तो ये चीज़ हो सकती है. So it's just like that कि that's it.
वहाँ 200 मिलियन की आबादी पाकिस्तान की है, उसमें से 100 मिलियन ख़वातीन होंगी.
Yes, 51%.
51%
ज़्यादा.
हमको एक महा यूसुफ क्यों मिलती है, बहुत सारी महा यूसुफ क्यों नहीं मिलती पाकिस्तान में? Of course, everybody's unique, but still,
yes.
क्या चीज़ें थी जिसकी आज?
I would say that most of the people, when they look at me or when they look at my profile, they say that, oh, she's very talented. They say that, oh, she's doing great work. वो बहुत सारी different कहते हैं, she is very intelligent. I would say that अगर इन सब चीज़ों को बंदा side पे रख दे, there is only one thing. ब्रेन हर किसी का अच्छा हो सकता है, हार्ड वर्क हर कोई कर सकता है. देयर इज़ वन थिंग, इट्स आई गेस परसिस्टेंस, perseverance. I'm very persistent and I would like to be that way the entire life. It's like you don't stop anywhere, you keep on working, you keep on finding things you love to do. Just like Steve Jobs said something similar along these lines, don't settle unless you find something you really love. It's like मेरी एक philosophy है, I like to try everything. अगर मैं try नहीं करूँगी मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा I like it or I don't like it. For example, अगर I went to Colombia to work for a year and now I know whether I like it or I don't like it and I want to continue or I don't. So you get that inner feeling and it's like आप persistent रहो. For example, यहाँ तक मैंने कर लिया, I have an amazing journey. Do I stop और मैं यहीं बैठी रहूँ? Of course not. I have to go ahead. मुझे आगे I have to keep on looking for opportunities and I have to be persistent. That's where the thing comes in. Most of the Pakistani girls, just like they go through stuff and I guess some of them they stop at one point. That stop point can be high school, can be university, can be work or can be marriage, can be kids. And it's pretty much true कि एक लड़की है for example उसने यूनिवर्सिटी से पढ़ लिया and she's like okay I have a degree I don't want to work. ये भी हो सकता है कि she works for a year or two and she gets married and she's like okay my priorities have changed and I want to give more time to my family, which is really good, which is true, but she can be something more as well, you know, and then she has kids and she's like okay I don't work. So it can be any point in your life. So it's the whole different bunch of lifestyle, you know, when you want to completely go for stuff and you have to be persistent and keep on doing stuff you like.
कौन 5 लोग थे जिनने आपकी ज़िंदगी पे बहुत इम्पैक्ट किया?
5 people. I would tell the name of 4. I would keep one for myself because I don't want to talk about him in public. Okay, number one, yeah. Number one, my mother. She really inspired me to become who I am. My mother, she is a housewife. She did not work and she wanted me to live a life she could not live herself. So she wanted me to be independent, to have my own choices. So she was a person who really changed my life, who impacted my life. Second, I would say Stephanie Maris, my mentor in Silicon Valley. It's been 4 years and I have been asking her for a lot of stuff, and she has been telling me, she has been guiding me, and it's just connection we have. It's like these things don't matter कि मैं कहाँ से हूँ, वो कहाँ से है. We have different nationality, we are completely different people. It's just like it's a different relationship, and it comes from heart. I'm a very genuine person. I don't keep myself surrounded by people who are artificial. So I keep myself surrounded by people who love me from heart, and I can see that. So Stephanie Maris was the second person, I guess, who changed my life. I met her in Turkey, and after that my life had been transformed. And I don't know, third, I guess these two people, and the third, that person, which I'm keeping for myself and not speaking about him in public.
Thank you so much, Maha, for
Thank
coming.
you.
एंड मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि जो बच्चियाँ और बच्चे इस फिल्म को देख रहे होंगे वो माँ को फेसबुक पे भी ऐड कर लेंगे, और माँ को ख़ास तौर पे लड़कियाँ तंग करेंगी, छेड़ेंगी, पूछेंगी, सवाल करेंगी.
I would love to do that.
इसके अलावा भी हम कुछ फिल्में माँ की और बनाएंगे, वो भी ज़रूर देखिएगा. शुक्रिया.